Dumpty dum, dumpty dum, dumpty dum, diddly dum, dumpty dum, dumpty dum, dumpty dum. Kaylin, I'm having a comfy day too. To me that means a cup of tea and a comfy hoodie. This might surprise you, but until recently I didn't actually own a hoodie, and now I own 3. This is one of them. I got it because I'm moving away from my school at the end of this year, so it says Leavers 2012 and got our names on the back. I also have this one. Comma, 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 chameleon. And finally this one. It's for a choir I'm in called Cantate. Just going to leave this one on because I really can't be bothered to change again. So yes, you've probably noticed that I have editing software. I'm trying it out this week so that I can do the idea I want to for next week. Let me know if you'd prefer more edited videos, or whether you just like casual rambling for ages. I'm sorry you haven't got editing software, Kaylin. If you don't want me to use it, then that's fine. Just tell me and I will stop. I'm easy. Books and music. That seems to be what we're talking about today. And can I just say, Kaylin, you picked 2 subjects that I am an expert at, books and music. So here are my suggestions for you. Book number 1, Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. I haven't finished this yet, but I want to talk about it because I'm reading it at the moment. It's really, really good, and like any other John Green book, it's just so good. Also, I'm really tempted to start reading David Levithan now. Read this, it's good. The rest of mine are all series, so book number 2, or series number 2, The Hunger Games trilogy. I can't remember whether you said you'd read this or not yet, but if there's someone out there watching who hasn't read this book or seen this film yet, what are you doing with your life? Book/series number 3 and 2, Harry Potter. Don't ask me why I have The Prisoner of Azkaban, I thought I picked up the first one. But seriously, Harry Potter is just awesome, and yeah. The films are also really good, but obviously the book is better. And finally, book/series number 4/3, The Chaos Walking series by Patrick Ness. Now, if any of you have read these books, then I instantly love you. This book series is probably my favourite book series. This is the first book in the series called The Knife of Never Letting Go, as you can probably tell, because I presume you can read. The other 2 are really good as well, and it's a bit like The Hunger Games, as in it's kind of set in a future world. It's so, so, so good. And also, I think it has the best book villain I've ever read, ever. Oh, you know you can't trust him, but the way it's written is so clever that you just trust him anyway, and then your hopes get dashed and it's like, I threw it on the ground. But yeah, read those books. Second of all, music. I happen to be an expert in this particular field. I'm just kidding. There are 2 bands that I want you to listen to that I don't know if you have in America. Number 1 being McFly. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. You might have heard of them through Carrie Hope Fletcher, as her brother is one of the lead singers and guitarists in the band. The music is just so poppy and accessible, and some of you may judge me for it, but I just think they're so good. Childhood obsession, so I still love them. And number 2 is a band called Rizzle Kicks. Again, some of you might judge me for listening to them. They're a bit different. They've got a bit of a new sound, but Mama Do the Hump is honestly one of the catchiest songs ever. Mama do the hump, mama do the hump hump, mama won't you please let me do the hump hump. Yeah, so that's on the internet now. Also, I'm a massive fan of music from all genres. I like to listen to a bit of everything. You probably do listen to some of this kind of music as well, but listen to George Gershwin, especially Rhapsody in Blue. That is my favourite piece of music ever written. One day I will learn the piano solo. Even though it's really difficult, I will learn it. And also, if you know who Stephen Schwartz is through Wicked, you should listen to Children of Eden. He wrote the music and lyrics for that as well, and it's probably not as popular because it's more of a religious show, but the music in it is so beautiful, and honestly, oh, Stephen Schwartz. For those of you who don't know, Stephen Schwartz co-wrote Pocahontas and The Hunchback of Notre Dame with Alan Menken for Disney, and he wrote Wicked and Godspell, and he's just awesome. He's great. Probably one of my favourite composers. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Do you like my shiny revision timetables at the back? Things just got serious. So I guess that's it from me this week. What? Happy Friday and have a good weekend, and I'll see you all next week.